First deportation flights taking off, White House. And now to the news info. Those entering the US illegally will face severe consequences, President Donald Trump's press secretary has said. The US has begun flying hundreds of illegal immigrants back to their home countries after a nationwide wave of arrests. Between how many days they've started arresting and deporting people already? White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt announced on Friday. Deportation flights have begun, Leavitt wrote on X, adding that President Donald Trump is sending a strong and clear message to the entire world. If you illegally enter the United States of America, you will face severe consequences. Leavitt posted 2 photos showing lines of men being led onto military transport aircraft. According to Fox News, one of the pictures was taken at Biggs Army Airfield at Fort Bliss in El Paso, Texas. The airplane picture took 80 people to Guatemala, the network sources said. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) agents launched a series of raids across the US this week. They are very, very swift though, and they've already conducted raids, arresting more than 500 people and detaining 373 for removal on Thursday alone, according to the agency. Wow. The cities they targeted included Boston, New York, Newark, and San Francisco, and agents focused on arresting immigrants who had committed subsequent crimes after entering the US illegally. ICE said, okay, you came into the country illegally and then you are now committing crime again. Double wahala for your dead body. Double wahala for your dead body. Newark Mayor Ras Baraka bitterly condemned an ICE raid on a fish market in the city, accusing agents of violating the US Constitution by entering the business without a warrant. Newark will not stand by idly while people are being unlawfully terrorized, he said, adding that he is ready and willing to defend and protect civil and human rights. Agents arrested people from dozens of countries, including Afghanistan, Angola, Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, Nicaragua, Senegal, and Venezuela. Well, Nigeria is not there. Fox News reported more than a dozen gang members and multiple child molesters were reportedly among those detained. Trump promised on the campaign trail that, if elected, he will lead the largest deportation operation in American history. In an interview with MSNBC last month, he said that he would start by deporting illegal immigrants who have committed crimes inside the US. Well, you can't blame him for that. And before moving on to people outside of criminals, there are thought to be anywhere between 11 million and 35 million illegal immigrants currently living in the US. Oh wow, that is a lot. That is really, really a lot. Immediately after his inauguration earlier this week, Trump signed a slew of executive orders aiming at ramping up border security. The president declared a national emergency at the US-Mexico frontier, designated drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, and ended automatic birthright citizenship for children born to parents who are neither US citizens nor lawful permanent residents. The Pentagon sent 1,500 soldiers and Marines to the border to assist in building barriers and flying detained migrants out of the country this week. Wow. Acting Defense Secretary Robert Salesses said in a statement on Wednesday, "As Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country, Abina, from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I'm going to do," Trump stated during his inaugural address. Can't blame him more. If he says they're illegal, then they should go back to their country. Moses Bonner says, most of you who are complaining about Trump don't even have birth certificates. Abina, Idopis Iwa says, now Muslims go plenty past dirty people with dirty religion. Beatrice says, President Trump, we shouldn't allow them or their children to ever step their foot on American soil again. If they vex, so ensure that their children are packaged back to their respective corruption-laden and infectious country. Okay now, Moses Bonner Jr. says, African leaders don't know their duties and responsibilities. They don't know anything about policy and implementation of rule of law. They are all greedy criminals. America comprises of 52 states under one president. Africa comprises of about 52 states with different leaders. So, what's your point? Amigos Abonyi says, my country is in a big problem. God help us, but your country was not mentioned now. Did you say Nigeria in the list? Nigeria is not in the list now. At least you people try. And you people are not part of the criminals that they arrested. Soon you Paul says, what is the event in that USA when wild destroy places there? Do you mean wildfire? Destroy places there. Say our beloved African continent with very rich natural resources. Yes, so it's the bad leaders that we have that are making us to jump out from this country. The bad leaders, the bad people that are working in this country, they are the problems of this country. If not, Nigeria is a very, very good place to stay. The Emperor says, I strongly believe Trump is doing this at the request of his best friend Elon Musk. Musk wants to start selling his robots to take over the menial jobs from immigrants. Oh, really? So first, they will have to create lots of vacancies for menial jobs, then create a booming market for robots. The airline's philosophy, create the problem and be the solution. I hope that is not the case, Sha. Sarah King says, seriously, I wonder the source at which our leaders reason, through their nose or anus. This is where Africa needs to build this continent and stop looting and giving our resources to them. Exactly. See now. We use everything to make sure that this country, they are being developed while we leave our own country alone to suffer. See now, they are deporting you. They are using you and dumping you. Is that not what it is? Geoffrey Sadem says, blame your African leaders but not Trump. The corrupt leaders we have in government that always embezzle the state funds meant for developmental projects. All those stolen funds can be used to develop Africa, Abi. With a lot of job opportunities and good salary wages like the America people always yearn to go to for greener pastures, Abi now. Abi, why not let us develop our own country so that even the USA will be envious to come to our country rather than the other way round. Omar Sane says, what a wicked soul. The kings of Africa stayed for over 400 years. We never reported them. They stole our resources, enslaved us, and this is what they are paying Africans with. But if you want to go there legally. Because they're not the ones that say that we should not be able to build ourselves. We should leave our country to be getting destroyed and not doing anything about it. It's not the ones that sent us. So. Thabo Mbayam says, I believe Trump is right. I don't think it's normal or fair for a country to be that liberal to a fault. I'm telling you, people, they should just allow people to come into their country illegally. No, now. Even notorious criminals cause trouble in their countries and escape to the US because they believe it is a free land. What Trump is doing is correct to me. It is very, very correct. And he has the right to do so. So if you know that you are there illegally, Guma come back now before he deports you by himself. Because he's going to do it and nothing is going to stop him. Steve Olumo says, I love this. Thank you, Trump. Okay now. Abiodun Teachers says, bye-bye. You too, bye-bye. And listen, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.